Howdy everybody, Mike McCoy. Look what I got. Maple syrup. This is the dark and this is the light. And they're sent to me. I'm a loss for words. Ed and Rita Klaus. K-L-A-U-S. Klaus. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm terrible with names. Us rednecks down here can't pronounce nothing. But they're from, let's see, it's Massachusetts. M.A. Is that Massachusetts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got it
Well,
all
it says
over
Massachusetts.
It's got it all over it.
I can't say Massachusetts here, so. But gosh, I mean, I'm just at a loss for words. I've got to have some of the best subs in the country. I love maple syrup anyway, and send me 2 bottles like this is just remarkable.
I like the little jugs.
Mary Ruth, she loves the jugs, and
But I
I
like
do
syrup too.
And I apologize for not doing a video before now, but we've been kind of busy. I had to go to the doctor and all that stuff. And my health's doing good, so no problems there. And but Ed, Rita, you don't know how much I appreciate this. I mean, people that you've never known, never met, to send you a gift like this is, to me, is just absolutely amazing. And I appreciate it. I really do. And them's gonna get poured over some pancakes here before long. I was going to this morning and we got tangled up. Mary Ruth, she had to go to the doctor today. She's looking at me like, oh, don't you start talking about my business. Leave my business out of it. She's got some bad feet. And
Or I've kicked your hind in all these years, probably.
She's went a stomping and a kicking for the last 63 years, and she's about crippled her fool self, but the doctor seems to think he can fix her up, so good for that. But it's all good, and we went, what day was it? Had to go Thursday to my urologist. He said everything looked good. And I went Friday to the new cancer center, the Messino Cancer Center, because it branched out from Mission Hospital Cancer Center. They had some kind of falling out. I don't know what it was. But, and...
They didn't have exactly a falling out. He just didn't like what they was doing.
Right.
It wasn't no falling out. It's just...
This Dr. Messina is an exceptionally good person. And he's given me orders not to put his picture on YouTube. And I really wasn't supposed to mention his name, but now it's plastered all over Asheville as the Messino Cancer Center. And they've got like 7 or 8 of them. I think I can say his name. I hope you don't choke me.
Watch this.
And but he's an exceptionally good person. And a great doctor. He's kept me alive for the last, 5 years. Yeah. And he's also a friend. And that means a whole lot, you know. I told him up there Friday, I said, when I was so sick, August is a year ago, I thought I was dying. And I think he did too, I ain't sure. But anyway, I told him, and he's this sort of said offhandedly, said this is one of the hardest things about my job is have a friend that's in bad shape, you know, could be dying. And I told him Friday, I said, well, I'm glad I made the cut, you know, and I am. He is an exceptionally good person, and all them doctors is not. I'm not taking a thing away from none of them, and they have really put together a great practice there where we're going now, and I'm thankful for that, because I promise you, all doctors ain't created equal, and when you got a disease that could kill you, it's good to have a good doctor. And go somewhere where you're treated well, and the people just treat you top notch up there. I mean, it's just like you're somebody, you know. And I like that. And it's my stump jumper hat. See, us folks down here in the South, we're a superstitious bunch. We really are. We won't admit it, but we are. And this is my lucky hat. I always wear this when I go to the doctor. Dale Reynolds, stump jumper, he gave me his hat 3 or 4 years ago. And I've always said it's my lucky hat. Why I'm convinced it's my lucky hat, I don't know. But if I go to the doctor, 9 chances out of 10, this will be what's on my fuzzy head. Thank you, Dale. So you didn't know it, but you got lucky hats. And I'm still alive, so it must be working. So, and you know, we plant by the signs, and one old feller, well, as a matter of fact, the guy I bought my sawmill off of, he was cutting ash. And it was busting all to pieces. He said, oh, I'm going to have to wait till dark nights to cut that. I said, these light nights, you just can't cut ash during light nights. So, there you go. But I'm in good humor. I feel good. I ain't got no energy at all. My energy level is just 0. And the mother, we've got 3 air compressors down here that we own. She's managed to tear 2 of them up. And the other one won't plug up down at the sawmill. So, the main air compressor down at the sawmill, she's blown the capacitors out of the motor on that, I think. I ain't going down there any cold, I ain't fooling with it. But I will when it warms up.
I'm afraid to fool with it. I don't know.
I'm afraid for you to fool with it.
I don't know nothing about electricity, except it'll bite you and bite you hard. And I don't know if some of that stuff you've rigged up, I don't know if it's cut off or not.
Engineered just a little.
Yeah, I know it is.
Around the edge, and then she come up, we've had this other air compressor for like forever, and she took it down there. She couldn't get it in the back of the 4-wheeler, so she drug it up on the porch, drug it in the back of the 4-wheeler, went down there and plugged it up. It wouldn't work. It's got a dirt dauber's nest in the air hose somewhere. Okay, the next one, it's 220 volt. We ain't got a 220 volt plug-in down there. And it's bigger than that one. So she couldn't drag it up on the porch to get in the 4-wheeler. So she went down there and got Chad's ramps for his trailer, laid them on the steps, drug it up the steps, got it on the porch, and got it in the back of the 4-wheeler. You've got both 4-wheelers has got air compressor.
No, I drug that oven back off.
Did you get that oven?
Yeah, and put it, but I've got that oven in there.
So.
But the reason we're doing that is I've got a slow leak in one of my loader tires, and if that thing breaks loose from a rim, we're messed up again.
Screwed, blued, and tattooed.
That's right, because I don't know how we get back on now.
Well,
you can't help me.
Ether, baby.
No.
She loves ether and tars.
No.
She just lives for stuff like that. Her eyes gets big. And
rabbit comes out in me. I want to go somewhere. Just somewhere away from that.
I've about blowed her up a time or 2 of that.
Yes, you have.
I've got mother in some bad predicaments over the years. We had this old cab-over truck. I think it was a GMC Astro. It hadn't been started in years, and the guy got it off of us, swore up and down, the motor's good. So we started grinding on that thing. And it almost started, but it wasn't. And I told mother, you had to crawl up and under the sleeper. Back there where the 5th wheel is, there's a hole in there that's big enough for her to get. I said, crawl up in there, the air breather's up in there. And I said, squirt some ether in that, and we'll turn it over and see if it'll start. She crawls up in there, and it's pretty good ways up in there. It's probably 4 foot. And she's squirting ether, and I'm grinding. Well, that sucker lit off. I've never heard a Detroit motor run that fast in my life. I don't know how many RPMs it was. She sounded like a mule in a tin barn getting off mother. When she got off mother, she is ready to kill me. And that motor run for probably between 20 and 30 seconds, puked out about half a gallon of oil, and it never did hit another lick. I sold it to old boy, and he never did come and get the thing, so I hauled it off the junk about 4 or 5 years later. But now,
I never learned.
Oh, you learned. I just
no,
talk you into it, Mother.
I never learned.
I can woo you with my ways.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. I say, oh, baby, it'll be all right. It won't.
You say, oh, it won't start.
Yeah.
Or it won't do this. And then it does and scares me to death.
We have time. Now, some of my rigging ain't exactly OSHA approved, I guess.
There ain't none of it OSHA approved.
It's barely Mother approved.
Yeah.
And all it has to do is drop a big fireball out of it. She's ready to come to the house. Right then. She said that air compressor made a big poof and said it smelled like something burning. She said, I've blowed it up. I said, I don't believe you blowed it up. And we've got all them capacitors on that thing that makes three-phase power. And wire jumped off one of them. You have to take a screwdriver and short them things out or it will light you up. I stuck a screwdriver in there and there's a big blue spark. And it hadn't run in like a day or two, had it? Boy, she was ready to leave right then. But we managed to get by. Neither one of us ever been shocked real bad. I've set her on fire twice that I know of. She set me on fire a time or two. But,
That's called paybacks.
yeah. Say, oh, I throwed the switch on that. Yeah, you throwed it all right. Poor Phil Anderson said, Mama's going to kill Daddy. But yeah, but all in all, I just checking in. And thank you again for this maple syrup, seriously. I mean, it's going to a good cause. Me, I love maple syrup. And Mother does too. And I ain't going to share none of it with Chad. I ain't even going to tell him I got it. He'll just have to get his own. And all my subs, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd have never thought. I think I've got nearly 4,500 subs now. I wouldn't never thought that many people would be interested in this old man and what I've got to say. But you do, and I appreciate that. And I've made some great friends on YouTube. I mean, just good stand-up friends. And that's worth a whole lot. Well, just like Stump Jumper let me have his hat. And the guys that got me that burn, all of you that signed it. And
all the stuff that we've got.
All these gifts that we've got and stuff. It's humbling. It really is. I'm humble for I'm just a poor dumb sawmiller. I ain't nothing special at all.
You ain't dumb.
Well, I ain't smart.
Yeah, you are.
Am I? Mm-hmm. How smart am I? I need a compliment. Tell me.
You're really smart.
Am I really smart?
Yeah.
But
you married me.
Yeah. I've done something there.
I don't know if that's smart
I don't know if that's a sign that I'm smart or that you're dumb. You know, it could go either way.
Let's don't go there.
But we've had a great life and we ain't done with it yet.
No.
And I'm glad to see that new cancer center. I'll try to put a picture up of it if I ain't already in the video. I took a picture of the sign. I like it. I really get a lot of peace out of there. For our hospital in Asheville was Mission St. Joseph Hospital, and it wasn't for profit. Well, they sold the other day, and now it's a for-profit hospital. And now this is just my opinion, and my opinion only. It ain't the hospital it was before. It's more about money than it is about patients.
Well, that's what for profit means.
Yeah. And when I started going up there to the cancer center, I've never been treated any better than I was there, but you could just tell things was a-changing. And morale was a-changing.
Yeah, but they still treat us good. I mean, you know.
They got, and a lot of the people that worked there went with Messino to his, so I seen all
familiar faces.
Chelsea, thumbs up. You're the best. She was one of my chemo nurses, and I really think a lot of her. And the lady that gave me my shot, she can give me a shot, and I'll never feel it. And there's another lady there that draws blood, and I never feel it, and Mother's doing this, so I pick it up and go. So I guess I have run my mouth enough.
And thank you again for the maple syrup.
Yes, we appreciate this.
Well,
We appreciate all of you.
Yeah,
You know,
I like all my stuff.
yeah. And me and Mother's just humbled by all the gifts and everything. You know, it's just I don't know how to say thank you enough, but I will say thank you.
Say good night.
Bye.